I think I'm streaming. Am I streaming? Go live. Am I streaming yet? Yes, I am streaming. Hey everyone, how you doing? It's Imran. Hey Greg, morning to you as well. Why am I streaming right now? I'm not actually sure. Um, just been out for a 2 hour walk with Raheem. It was quite nice. We went out for a walk and we stopped at a pub just to basically get him replenished and all of that. Hey Raheem, you're all right. You can come in. Hey Mike, how you doing? So I wasn't going to go live today, and then I thought, well, I'm just playing catch up at the minute because we closed off a project on Monday, got another new project starting next Monday, and hopefully tomorrow Raheem won't be here in the morning
Oh yeah.
because then I can get to record quite a lot of
Swimming.
videos. So he's going to go swimming. I hope he swims really far away,
What do you mean?
and it takes him hours and hours to get back to the shoreline. Hey Raja, hey David, how you doing? How you all doing? How's your week going? It's Wednesday. Are you winning? And if you're not winning, why are you not winning? But I was working this morning and I thought, hey, let's just go for a walk, Reem. So we've gone for a walk to one of the country parks, which ain't, it's about 10 minute drive away. And we've just done a good, well, we walked for about an hour and then we walked back, went to the local pub, which is near there, to go and grab a bite for him to eat. But we did pretty good. I think we covered 5 kilometers in the hour. I think we did 5 kilometers, give or take, or something like that. So yeah, it was a nice little walk with Raheem, and I think it's what I call father-son time, and it also means that we get to kind of just, yeah, basically get time off from the computer, because I'm always working. I mean, let me tell you now, he'll probably tell you how much I'm on my computer all the time. And then there's him, who's, since the summer holidays, he's just on Minecraft all the time. So it gives him a chance to kind of, or Roblox, sorry, Roblox or Minecraft. So it gives him time. And I'm one of those people, and I've said this many, many times before. I have done it, whereby you finish one project and you jump into another. You finish a project, jump into another, and you're like that, like a rolling machine. I don't mind that, but often you can't predict issues that might happen. So I like to say I'll do a project, and then I start another project the following week. I like to have a week in between. And I can do what I want in that week. I might do recording videos. I might do supporting someone with something. I might be exploring new ideas or just getting ready for the next project. Hey, Mike, how are you doing? So it's, for me, really, I'm itching to get videos done. I've got 9 videos I really want to get recorded because I think they're beneficial to the audience. Couple of them are learning videos about how you need to frame yourself when you're working with clients and stuff like that. And the other 7 are a little bit of extra tips and things that you might never have considered doing, like with the elemental taxonomy filter or the loop grid, where I've experimented and I've gone, hey, this is a neat little trick here. Let's let people know about it, so that it saves you using templates and other themes. And I am planning to record a video tomorrow or Friday using the Gizmo Amazon affiliate plugin. You do have to pay for the plugin. You know, it's not that expensive. But how can you very quickly set up an Amazon affiliate blog website really, really quickly? Get off the ground running. So if you want to do a blogging website about, I don't know, what should we go for? Baby chairs, feeding chairs, eating chairs, baby chairs, right? And you find the products on Amazon and you want to get a review website up and running really quick. How could you do that? So I want to kind of show you how to do that. Yeah, so Greg, I saw that. And Ferdy did a video on it. I haven't watched his video yet, and I've heard about it, but I don't use Divi. I don't get excited about Divi. Nothing against Divi. I just don't get excited about it. And that's just because I don't use it. Just like I don't get excited about Webflow or Blocksy or Cadence. I don't use them. But I have heard about it. I am going to watch Ferdy's video or bits of it just to get an idea. But if you saw the video I did last week about AI, by the way, if anyone wants us to review a website, please send it over. Don't forget to hit the like button and don't forget to add comments and join the live chat. But with AI, I think it's great to get ideas and to be inspired. But then I could just go onto Google and get it. Now, I have heard a lot, Greg, about Divi obviously doing this whole like revamp of what they're doing. I'm not sure if I'm ready to go away and learn it. I mean, I feel like I'm playing catch up sometimes between Bricks and Elemental. Elemental, not so much. Bricks, sometimes I have to dip back in. Because before I was going to do like a 50-50 between Bricks and Elemental, at the moment, I am finding that 99% of my clients actually want me to just stick to Elemental. There is a bit of a shift. A lot of my clients are quite knowledgeable and they've either started a website or they've done a bit of research. And I have found a lot of high-paying clients, there's a bit of know-how. I'm not being disrespectful here. Okay, what's up with your title? Has my title changed? Oh no, hold on. Maybe. Oh, watch me work. Sorry, I need to change that, don't I? Yep, sorry about that. Sorry. Ooh, it's got Saturday on there, hasn't it? Hold on. Wednesday, 16th of August. Yeah, sorry, I need to change that. So what happens is if I go live without thinking this through, sometimes, and I need to change the image as well. Can I just change the image? Just bear with me while I change the image as well. Stupid me, the image has gone to, I need to change the image. Hey everyone, how you doing? Live chat. Let's just go. Here we go. Customization. Make sure all of that is on. Right. That should be okay. That's my fault. So because I went live without doing a schedule, it's gone and put forward the wrong address, but hopefully that's now corrected itself. So it should say Wednesday, 16th of August, and I've put the right image on. Uh-oh. Bad mistake by me. Yes, David, do I still use Managed WP? No, I don't anymore. And I'll tell you why. I don't like to host clients. I don't like hosting clients anymore. I prefer them to be on their own hosting platforms because, hey, Maddie, if there's any email issues, not my problem. If there's any downtime, not my problem. If there's any like PHP issue or maybe their hosting package has got an updated WordPress because they're on a managed platform hosting whatever, I don't want that headache. I'm done with that. I'm here to design your website. I'm here to problem solve. I'm here to find you the most efficient, cost-effective, but gut-busting solution to the problem you're trying to solve. But I do not want to be hunkered down with email storage has been maxed out or stuff like that. But hey Pickstar, hey Pez. So I am very much, I'm done. I'm done with hosting. We have legacy clients that we still host. And to be honest though, they're very easygoing, a lot of them. They're very they don't trouble as much. Very easygoing. But I'm done with those clients where, oh, my email's not working, and then you got to go in and get dirty with it. And I just really, really, really just cannot get on with Really just can't get on with it. Yeah, Mike, I must say though, videos with calligraphy always seem to do well. People love to watch that whole, like the whole fancy curly. I do have a nice way of doing my A's. People like the way I do my A's in the old calligraphic style. Fabian, can you do financial management or investment site tutorial? So when you say that, what do you mean by that? Do you mean like because, well, what would you want to achieve? Because with an investment site, all you're going to do is blog about ideas and what they should be doing. Stocks and shares, investment portfolios, ISAs, bank accounts, stuff like that. Financial management, what you're going to do, give them a spreadsheet, give them an online form, put your ingoings, well, your income, your outgoings, your mortgage, one-offs. There might be stuff you pay once a year, school fees, X fees, Y fees, Z fees, and all of that. So Fabian, what's your thinking with, basically, what are you thinking? It's a bit open-ended, you see, financial management. I have an Excel spreadsheet that I've been using for, oh my goodness. The latest version I created in 2011. So I've had different versions, but the latest one is 2011. I've been using it now for 12 years. Basically like my, income, my wife's income, her fees, my fees, shopping, any membership fees we have, mortgage fees, all of that, paying for Raheem's guitar lessons, all of these little things. What are you left with? What's your mortgage? What's your interest rate? How long is it going to take for you to clear off debts and loans and stuff? I love to do all of that kind of stuff. Mike, do video tutorials. What? On calligraphy? I suppose, I'm not sure how many people would want to see how I do my A. I'm not sure about that. Yeah, no. David, you are right. I'm one of those people, Dave, where I've got to a point where because I don't, okay, look, I have found that nearly every website is unique. And I have now found that if I use services like MainWP and Manage, just because I updated a website and Elementor was fine, there is a little bit of risk if you now go, right, update it for 20 websites, because there might be one plugin, there might be something somewhere that falls over. And then I'll be like, oh, but it worked on my test website. So I'm a little bit like, in total now, there's not that many websites. There's about, I could count them on two hands. That's how many websites roughly we have per month where I provide some form of support for their updates. Now, I don't care. I really don't. I don't even offer it. If they say to me, oh, could you do it? That's different. I do not put it on the table. I do not put it in the proposal. I make clear, you will now look after it. If you want to talk to us about it, that's fine. But how about you have a go? Because I tell you what, it might sound like easy money, but it ain't half a bore. And it takes the fun out of why I do web design. Video boy, I need help with turning a page only accessible when someone submits a form. It shouldn't be accessible. Right, okay. So what you'll have is, you have your page with a form. Then you'll say that after you submit that form, it goes to another page. That page, unless they know the URL, right? They can't see it until they submit. In fact, Mike has just posted and says you need to pass a parameter when the form is sent. So you could, if you want, do, there'll have to be a bit of coding here, or you could just say, look, submit the form and you go to the page, and then you make sure that page is not indexed, right? And yeah, something like that. Or you might need to use some sort of membership plugin or something as well. Oh, Mike, so you're saying do some videos about finance. I mean, I could do. And this is something I do want to check out with some of you. Web Squadron videos are about websites and design and stuff like that. However, if I suddenly did a video about managing your finances and it's nothing to do with websites now, how are you going to feel about that? Would you be okay with that? I mean, then again, I suppose I could do, couldn't I? I mean, what's the worst thing that could happen? Like, really, what's the worst thing that could happen? Really? Like, really, really? What's the worst thing that could happen? Some people might dislike it, but am I going to lose subscribers if I put out a video about financial management? I think it would go down well. I could even create a spreadsheet, stick it on our website for you to download and use, couldn't I? With formulas built in. Ingoings, partners ingoings if you got partner or not, outgoings galore, blah 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 blah. I could do that, I suppose. But how would you feel if I did something like that? Would you be offended? Would you be like, what's this got to do with web design? Dude, what do you feel? Fabian, like an investment platform where members users pay and receive returns of a certain... Well, now, Fabian, this is a very risky territory. Number one, if anyone submits any finances, are they going to be protected? Financial ombudsman. Is there any security for them? What's the risk of investing? What's the return of investment? How are you promising them what you're going to do for them? Why would they even use you? Because anyone who starts investing in anything like that, either they are really, really stupid and they're desperate for money, and I mean that in a nice way. Like they go, oh, I need money. I will give you my money because you've said if I give you a tenner, you'll give me $1 million. Like what? What is the carrot? What's the carrot? What is the security? I mean, you get this wrong and the courts will be on your back, right? You'll be in jail. So it's a very risky thing. Rob Stewart, how you doing? Tutorial on the finances to start a web design business. Yeah, I mean, that's... So we do cover some of that in the How to Start a Web Design Business super course. And I can share a link for that for you here. Why not, hey? Why not? How to Start a Web Design Business. Okay, we cover some of that there. I can tell you now, when it comes to finances, your finances most likely are going to be your domain, your hosting, licenses for building your own website if you're going to use a premium product. And that's about it. You do not need to spend money on marketing, right? You can start off with that and then put the feelers out to friends and family. So there are ways to do that, but I'll consider it. Put it that way, I'll consider it. David wouldn't mind finance videos, business growth. Yeah, I mean, I am planning some more videos about how can you go from charging $100 per website to 10,000. Okay. Some people are very offended. Okay. They contact me and I give them a price and they're like, that's way over what I would normally pay. And I'm like, yeah, great. Then go elsewhere. And they get offended because they feel like I should give them a favor. And I have my justifications ready to tell them why not. So there's stuff about scaling up. There's also stuff about how much do you invest in your business. I've invested a lot in equipment. But you don't have to do that. I've invested 0 in Facebook adverts, 0 in Google adverts, 0 in other adverts, leaflets, whatever, 0. I've invested in a domain, couple of domains, hosting, obviously, Elemental Pro, Bricks, some few other stuff, but that's it. And to put it bluntly, okay, 3 months worth, no, not even 3 months, that's wrong, 2 months worth of hosting per year, 2 months worth of hosting from our clients covers 1 year of my overheads. Just the hosting, right? I'm not talking about web design, just the hosting. So every website we build, all of the extra work, 10 months worth of hosting is the gravy. And I think that's the thing that you've really got to nail in. Keep your overheads low, right? Low heads, not overheads, low heads. But maybe a tutorial on that is not a bad idea. Kate DeMoore. I love that name, Kate. Every time I read your name, Kate, DeMoore. It's like Kate DeMoore. It just has that like gusto to it. Muslim Urdu motivation. I have a lot of problems with website logo setup. What's the problem? What is the problem? Hey, Sam Rizzy. How are you doing? The thing is, though, Fat J, it is all about let me tell you something, right? You've said, how do they find the people to pay $10,000 per website? It's not about you finding them. It's about them finding you. So the people that say, hey, I got $10,000 for my website, for you to see that, you must have found them. So how did you find them? How did you find them? I just noticed something I need to write down. How did you find them? Do you understand what I'm saying? And if you found them, you noticed something that they said, and you read something that made your eyes go, ooh. So how did you find them? And that then should tell you what you need to do to get found as well. Right? The logic. Follow the logic. I am certifiable. Might want to see if YouTube looks at financial advice like Google does. Google tends to penalize that are not expert. Well, I think it comes down to, if you tell someone, right, if you buy this, you do X, Y, Z, you are going to make tons of money. That's where you could get penalized. Whereas I am more of a case, I've just noticed how wonky my hair was then. Whereas I am more of a case of about telling you my experiences and how I think you could help yourself out. Yeah, stuff like that. It is a superhero name, actually. It is a superhero name, Kate DeMoore. It is a superhero name. But yeah, for instance, on Facebook today, someone put out, like, they said, hey, join my webinar and I will give you 1 sentence on how to make conversions. But you have to attend a webinar to get that sentence. And I thought, no, I don't like this. There'll be an upsell. So I did a bit of Google and I found what this person says. You know, they're not very good at hiding it. They actually put it in an interview they did with someone a couple of years ago. And what they've said is, this is what you do. So when you do a webinar or a proposal, what you're saying, what you will then end it with is, what's it again? The companies that use me are generating 5 times their normal income. Do you want to be the next one? And I was like, that is such a weak, for me, that is such a weak sentence. So what a lot of these companies and people do, you know, when you see sponsored adverts, hey, I'm going to help you get loads of money. You pay, and then they're going to teach you to put something like this, like, if you get a website built by me, no, every website built by me gets to page 1 on Google. Do you want to be the next one? Give me a flipping break. I get fed up of these weak, over-promising, exaggerated promises. Do you want to make £1 million a day? My son's going to run in and say, yeah, I do. But do you want it, the fakeries, and Facebook is full of them. Every day I must see about 20 sponsored adverts going, hey, you know what? I was rolling in dog shit, because I couldn't afford water. Now I can piss on myself because people pay me to piss on myself because I make loads of money. Whatever. If anyone's just joined in, I was just talking about fakeries adverts, not me per se. Right, okay, Muslim Urdu motivation. Whenever I set logo in header, I cannot manage its size. Yeah, but are you setting the width and the maximum width? Are you setting the width? And are you setting the maximum width? Sam Rizzi, an older friend once told him, stop thinking about your own pocket. Yeah, do you know something, Sam? Really interesting thing you said there. Very interesting. I don't care. Can I be really blunt here now? I don't care if the client comes to me and says, I want a website, and I tell them the price, and they go, oh, I need it to be way lower than that. I don't care. I don't care what kind of life you got. I don't care what trouble you got. And I'll tell you why, okay? If you go to McDonald's, they don't care that you've just lost your job and you're desperate for a cheeseburger, right? If you need to buy a car, the garage don't care that you've lost your job, but you really need a car, okay? That is life. If you now want to go and buy milk from the shop, you can't walk in and say to the shopkeeper, that milk is like £1, but I've got no money on me. Can I have it for free? The shopkeeper, unless the milk has gone off or someone's pissed in it, they're not going to give it to you for free. Life does not work like that. And just like I do not expect charity from anyone, I am not going to give it out either. Now, if you are a charity that I support, or you are someone who I know just needs a little bit of help to become bigger and I want to be part of it, that's different. But when a stranger approaches you, I mean, here's the thing that gets me really, really mad. Hey, Tariki, thank you very much. Here's the thing that gets me really, really mad. Someone who lives in Leicestershire has contacted me a few times on LinkedIn in the last 3-4 months. Hey, I love your videos. I'd love to connect with you. Yeah, fine, connect, great. I love your videos, great. Last night, I get a message from them. I've got a website on GoDaddy. I've got another domain on Google. I want to migrate the website over. Is that possible? Yep, that can be done. The cost for it would be £240, right? And then I get a message back going, oh, can't you do it for free? Rewind. You are a stranger. We've exchanged maybe 3 messages, more from you to me. You like my videos, you watch my channel, you'd love to connect, fine, we connected. 3 months later, you contact me, you want to do a migration or something like that. I'll go, yeah, okay, yeah, here's a price. You then get offended. Why can't I do it for free? Why do I have to pay that much? You are nobody to me. And this is me being really blunt now, right? A lot of you here are what I class as friends. You are friendly faces. You are people I connect with, talk with nearly every day. But strangers, hey, can you do a website for me? You give them a price. No. It needs to be half of that. It needs to be half of that. Why? Who are you to me? Why should I care that if you can't afford it, fine, move on. I am not going to always say, here's the price. All right, I'll knock it down. Otherwise, when that gets in your head, you are always, always, always knocking down. You will never achieve the sweet spot. And you will win some, you will lose some. I've had 4 people this week, including the LinkedIn one last night. 4 people, right? They wanted to work with me. They're ready to work with me. I gave them a price. None of them want to work with me now. I don't care. Because when you bend over for them, you are forever bending over for them. All right? They will forever take the piss with you. Oh, can you do this as well? Can you do that as well? And because you've lowered once, you will forever lower. And eventually you'll do stuff for free. Oh, while you're migrating, can you also just tweak my logo? Well, I might as well. I'm logged in. Yeah, okay, why not? It's like on Monday night. So Wednesday now, Monday night, someone contacts me really late at night. In fact, I've still got the email over here. They wanted a calculator using Forminator built on their website. I went, fine, here's the cost for it. No, here's the cost for it. They then sent me their login and went, yes, so let me know when it's done. Hold on a second. Hold on. I'm not going to build your Forminator calculator before you pay me. Never, ever do some work before you get paid, because once you've done it, you might end up doing more. They might not pay, right? And you might say, well, I'll take them to court. Really? Really? Come on. When you do something and someone doesn't pay, how many of you have gone to court? And I bet some of you have, but how many of you have gone to court? Right, let me check the questions coming in. Don't forget to smash the like button, please. Yeah, exactly, Pez. Make 25,000 a day with affiliate marketing. What a load of bull, right? Load of bull. Right. Business is business. Absolutely. Do you know what, John? And again, thank you to John, because he didn't help. He redesigned the Web Squadron logo, so big thanks to him. My brother-in-law wanted a website. He paid the same price as a stranger. He wanted it lowered, and I said I can't, because the amount of time I give for you means I'm losing income, right? And that's just the way it is. Just reading. Exactly. Free work gets zero respect. A debt paid is a kept friend. Another thing to consider, Kate says, is that if you lower your price, you're missing an opportunity. Exactly. And this is the thing, Kate, right? When you lower the price and a year later the client then says, oh, I want a new page, and your prices have gone up, that client will pull you down, you know? And you do end up doing stuff with them for free. And does your wife charge for love? Trust me, Pickstar, she does. Yeah, absolutely, Mike. The minute you lower, I'm going to be putting out a video very, very soon whereby I'm no longer providing free help for loads of people. If I can answer your question in 1 or 2 minutes, I'll answer it. If, however, I need to think about it and I need to experiment to think of a good solution for you, I'm not doing it for free. Because you are devaluing my time then. I'm glad the videos have helped, Jamal. I'm glad they have helped. Yeah, and that's the thing, Naldi, right? Affiliate marketing it's like a side hustle, isn't it? You can never bank on what you're going to get each month. You can never say, I had a really good month now. Therefore, if I trajectorize that for 12 months for the year, nope, doesn't work like that. You will have peaks and you'll have dips, right? You're going to have all of that going. Well, you're going to have all of that going on. Yep, David, I had that problem as well. I once lowered the price for someone just because they were really desperate and it was basic work. And I went, okay, fine. They then told someone else. I then tried to charge them the full price. They weren't happy. The friend then calls me up and goes, what are you doing? Why are you charging them that amount? Drop it down. And I was like, no. I might have done it for you, but that doesn't mean you start to tell everyone, hey, yeah, go to Imran. He'll do this for you for a really low cost. Thomas, how can I make a search result template in Bricks that shows the posts? From memory, Bricks should have the search template, doesn't it? Or is it the results template? I think it is. I'm sure they have something and you set a display condition. I'm sure they do. Omar's looking forward to design examples for the new nested accordion. Absolutely, there will be some coming up soon. Exactly, Greg. You know, look, the best way to think of it, right, is if you go to McDonald's, it's not... I know you're going to argue and go, yeah, but you could go to a restaurant, eat the meal, and then you pay. Yeah, I mean, that's a slightly different model. But imagine McDonald's, right? You're not getting the cheeseburger unless you pay. Bit of a bad example, really, because restaurants would feed you prior, you know. I mean, you still have a chance of running out and escaping, but I think they'll stop you, you know, and put you on the spot. Absolutely, Pez. I say a no to a lot of people. I get contacted, okay, quite a lot. And I say no to loads because I can smell a rat. You know, you can sniff out a rat. And, you know, there are those that kind of like, they want you to do loads of research for them before they agree to work with you. And I'm like, yeah, fine, you got to pay for the research time. You know, you want me to tell you what plugins to go for before you agree to work with me. Fine. You pay for the time, 1 hour, 2 hours work, right? And I will bust a gut for you in that 1 hour or 2 hours, but I'm not going to do it for free. I'm not going to find a solution for you and then you run out on me, which happens a lot. Sorry, I hit the microphone there. Kate told someone the other day, wow, your fees have gone up. I said, yeah, have you been to it? Yeah, exactly, Kate. Exactly. Supply, demand, inflation, popularity. Okay. I had a psychotherapist. I've told this story numerous times. And I said to them, what do you charge an hour? And they were like, I charge £40 an hour. I went, great. Now imagine you're the most qualified or the most known one in the UK and you're getting invited to international events. Would you still charge £40 an hour? And she was like, probably not. And I said, what would you charge? And she'd be like, probably going up to 200-300. I went, yeah. Why? You're doing the same job, but your popularity. It's like lawyers. There are some lawyers that charge £70 an hour. There are others on the same street charging £500 an hour. It's the same law. It's the same law. The same statute book, right? So why are they charging more? Because they're more in demand. More experience, more reputation. And you have to tell people that. And if they don't like it, quite frankly, piss off. Plain and simple. I am not, you know, I'm going to go grab a drink. Hold on, I'm going to be back in a minute. Ugh. No more Pepsi Max. So this is sparkling mineral water with orange juice. Well, concentrated orange, you know, tip it in. So since yesterday morning, No more Pepsi Max. That's it. We're done. No more Pepsi Max, people. We're done. I am gonna try and cut Pepsi Max out of my life. Yeah, I'm gonna try and cut it out. Right, let me just quickly catch up on the comments. Yeah, never lower your price, everyone. Raheem. Hi, Raheem. How you doing? Do you think as a YouTuber, no, you cannot. Let me tell you now, don't ever fall for this trap, okay? There's so many bullshitters out there, okay, with YouTube who want you to think they make loads of money. Don't fall for that. If you have thousands, we're talking thousands and thousands of views per video, right? I'm talking thousands, right? You could live off YouTube. You could. Potentially. But you've got to be hitting thousands. We're talking like 20,000 views per video. Look at my views. Look at my views. The amount of effort I put in. I'm nowhere near that. All right? A video I put out on Monday, I think is now nearly 3,000 views. But that's over 3 days. Within the first 24 hours, you need to be hitting 20,000 views. If you really want to make a proper income, let me tell you now, don't fall for what all of these people say. Oh yeah, I'm making XYZ. They're saying that so that then they can sell you a course. Do you also want to make the same amount of money? Pay for my course and I'll help your YouTube video fly. They're just dubbing you in to an upsell. Do not fall for it. Yeah, exactly, Pickstar. They've got millions of subs, right? When you have millions of subs and you're hitting over 20,000 views, right, in the first 24 hours of every video, you can make an income. I am nowhere near that. Nowhere. Some of my videos might make me £1 a week. Okay? Just think about that. And when YouTube hammered me 2 months ago, it was down to 10p a week. Just think about that for a moment. 10p a week, all right? All right? It's not worth it. So, Thomas, you're saying you get a 404 error. Have you purged your website or regenerated bricks just to double check? Ryan says, what should I do in Africa? What do you mean with getting clients? I can't get this lid on. This lid is not going on. We have a problem, Houston. Oh, there it is. It's because of this clip here. That's it. There you go. Oh, hold on. What's that noise? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, no more Pepsi, Crystal. I'm gonna die, I think, in a couple of days' time. I'm gonna be withered away. Yeah, you know, John says, did you decide to do one live stream per week? I did a live stream yesterday. Today I wasn't gonna do. I've done it today anyway. I'm pondering. I'm not sure. There's part of me that thinks, is there going to be more value in doing one a week? Or should I do 3 a week? What would you like? How about you tell me? Would you like me to do 1 a week, 2 a week, 3 a week? There's never going to be more than 3 a week. I like to have my Monday, Fridays to myself. What would you like? 1, 2, or 3 a week? And I might put a poll up. Do you know where Pepsi was created? I don't know. I would have said in a black hole somewhere. You know, maybe scientists have just went into a black hole and they pulled out Pepsi. I'm not sure. Absolutely. Sorry, I'm just reading the biggest difficulty is when you go live and you're trying to keep up to date with comments and speak as well. Right, so Fabian, the investment website, the problem again comes down to what is the model? right? Because for me, it sounds like just any old standard website. But if you're going to get them to pay, they're probably going to pay, and then that money will sit somewhere. Do they have their separate account to manage their money? Does the money just get locked away? And then they have to contact you to get their access to their money or something like that. So Thomas is still getting a 404 error. Now I'm a little bit unsure. Right. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can open up a Bricks website. I think I've still got one that my test website, websquadron.co.uk. I think I still have my test website for Bricks. Okay, yeah, we still have it over here. Right, so let's go in and have a look for good old Thomas. 2 a week, Pickstar says, Crystal says 3, Kate DeMore says 3. Tuesday, Thursday, the T days, Pickstar. The T days. 3 sounds great. Do I have experience with Kinstar? Yeah, for a client, not much. Phil Delatorre, how you doing? I prefer rank math. Right, okay, let's just go into let's go and do an ad. Hold on, did I do one already? Did I do a search result? No, I didn't. Right, okay, so let's go and add in a new template and call it search results. Like that. Search results. Sorry, can you see it down here? So let's go for search results like that. Let's just publish that. Hey, Tarakangas, don't worry, my friend. Don't worry. Right, edit with Bricks. Okay, so let's go and create a search results template. Let's just go and stick in the posts like... hold on. Let's just go stick in the posts like that. Right, so we just got some posts, right? Something like that. That should do. And then template settings, conditions, and we'll just say search results. So make sure you've gone and put this as search results over here as well. That should be it. That should be it, right? That should be it. So if I now go over to, say, another page, so let's go to dashboard, let's go to pages. I'm using Bricks, by the way, in case anyone is bothered. So let's just go and add in a search thing over here. There we go. I'm just going to shove it in here for now. Oh, where did it go? Oh, where did I put it? Where did I put it? Where did I put it? I don't even know where I put it. Where's it gone? Where's the search thing gone? Oh, man. Right, let me just try this again, okay? Let me just try this again. I don't know what I'm doing here. Right, let's just go and drop in a container, right? Where's the container gone? I'm losing my marbles here, everyone. There it is, block. Right, into that block, I'm going to go and drop in the search like that. Drop in a search. There we go. I'm just going to stick the search in there for now, okay? Let's just go and hit the search. Input is set to input. Leave it like that. Right, okay. So let's just save that. And we're just going to go in, preview it, go to the front end. So there's the search, all right? Ignore the design of this, okay? Ignore the design of this, right? This is just me playing around. So if I go and type in... I don't even know what searches I've got. What should we go for? Website? Ah, there you go. Look, it's working. So if I go and do a search for professional, right? I should get just one of them. There you go. Look, it's working. So Thomas, if you were following that through, it works fine for me. So I've got it set up as a search results. Inside the template, I set my display condition. Yeah, it seems to work. So there's not a lot more I can say about that, really. I hope you follow that through, Thomas. But yeah, I did that really quick. It still shows the 404. So you've set up your search. So number one, you have set up your template, the search result. You've set up your condition to be. You've done all of that. I mean, are you searching for something? I mean, you might want to build it from scratch. Literally, just build it from scratch. Just build a dummy search template and then test it out. Literally, just test it out. You got to make sure, though, that whatever post you got, you actually do have content or category. You know, I don't know, you've done something to make it function and work. Yeah, it's a difficult one without actually inspecting and looking into your website or what you've got. Yeah, it's a difficult one. Really is a difficult one. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, very difficult one. Phil Delatorre, thank you very much. Glad that you have subscribed. Now all you've got to do is send me $10,000 and I will allow you to stay subscribed. If you don't, then I've got to kick you off the website or not, something like that. If anyone does want a website to be reviewed, please do go and email me on info@websquadron.co.uk. The email is there. And we'll stick it on the website with a page and we will do a review. Tomorrow is going to be a massive day for me because I've got, hold on, I keep saying 9, but I don't think it's 9. I think it's 10. It will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 10 videos. I'm not going to record all of them tomorrow. I might only get 5 done tomorrow. And then I'll try and do another 5 on Friday or Saturday. I like to release at least 3 videos a week. If I can get 10 videos recorded before the weekend, that's 3 weeks worth of content done. And I love to record as much as I can because the more you get done, I'm going to be busy next week building another website, it means that there's videos going out. And at the moment, I've got videos scheduled, uploaded and scheduled until the 11th of October. That's a lot of videos. And if I get 10 done by this week, that now takes me into like the first week and a bit of November. It's a big thing to have videos uploaded and scheduled out, evergreen videos especially. Because if you are trying to make it on YouTube or any form of social media, you got to have content going out all the time. Otherwise you get forgotten. Otherwise other people watch other stuff. You got to keep putting yourself out there. Yeah, Phil, I wasn't joking. Everyone here has submitted $10,000. I've just added your name, right? So I'm waiting. I'm not waiting. I am waiting. I mean, in a strange way, and I shouldn't talk like this, but if I was to get hit by a bus, I'm not sure how that would happen because I spend so much of my time indoors. But if I got hit by a bus and I died, you'd still see videos from me coming out for the next 2 months. And even though I'm dead, there would still be people putting comments like, can you explain that again, Imran? And none of those comments would get answered. Scary, right? It's like a horror movie, innit? Like, can you imagine if in 2 months' time, like after I'm dead and videos are still coming out, I reply? That's probably going to be Raheem logging on to say, I don't know. Accessing my account, I don't know. Don't know what you're talking about. What's Elementor? What's WordPress? You know? Shaquille, do you have an earlier video on connecting your email made in your hosting account to Gmail? I think I do. I think I do. Didn't I do a video when I had a really bad sore throat? What did I think I did do in video. Yes, it was with Zoho. That was it. It was with the Zoho. No, was it? Connecting to Gmail. Connecting No, I don't think I did. I'm thinking of Zoho in Elemental Cloud. I did do something for them, but not for Gmail, no. But yeah, Jamal's right. ChatGPT reply, he probably would as well. You know, he'd stick the whole thing in and then see what it says. How much did YouTube help with getting more clients? Good question, John. So I have found that people are finding us. We have been approached for work, but more people are finding us via LinkedIn and Twitter in some cases, more via LinkedIn. But a bigger chunk has been word of mouth. So yes, there has been some interest from YouTube. 9 times out of 10, though, a lot of the people that find us via YouTube want us to work for free because they think that because I'm putting out videos for free, I could do work for them or investigate a problem for free as well. And then they get a rude awakening when I go, no, I might do stuff for free, but I'm not going to do your project or your investigation or your problem solving for free, right? You got a problem with your tap and you call out a plumber, there's going to be a call out fee before they've even done the work. So you're happy to pay for a plumber to do that, but you don't value my time for web design. Yeah, I mean, Zoho's not good. No. Tiny G Major. Is there a way to display taxonomy categories in a single blog post or in a page using Elementor Pro? Yes, with the new taxonomy filter. You could do that. Or you could use like a meta field or a post-term field plugin as well. Not plugin, feature, widget. Hey Linda, how you doing? Ah, you turned on the disable search plugin. Well, Thomas, you've done it now, okay? You've sorted it out. Fabian, so the user pays for a gateway and the company then investment used the fund to trade. Well, in that case, you might as well just get them to pay into a fund then, wouldn't you? They will just pay and then that money will go wherever you need it to go. Maybe it goes to PayPal, maybe it goes to Stripe. Stripe not so good because there might be a delay in using the money. But then you would just set up a gateway. What you then have to think about though is what are they paying for? Installments, monthly? Can they up it? Can they add in more? Then you got to set up a membership portal for them to see how are their funds performing. Take care, Pickstar. So you got to think about so what you got to do, Fabian, is go to Google and do a search for cryptocurrency investment website, and there will be plugins or solutions out there for you. Be very careful, though, about how you build it. Afia, how are you doing? What steps can I take to optimize the performance of my listing directory website? This is a really tricky one, Afia. You could use Auto-Optimize. You could use FastPress. You could use WP Meteor. You could use WP Rocket. The trouble is that they will all have a negative effect against your website, especially the JavaScripting. Now, if you use FastPress, it works. It does work. So if you go and watch my video called PageSpeed 2023, use the FastPress plugin. Do not use the WP Meteor plugin. That is too brutal. and it slows things down and affects things. Don't use that. Custom load your fonts. WebP your images. Go and use EWWW Image Optimizer. It's $7 a month. So that when people upload, it optimizes. Now, of all the solutions, EWWW Image Optimizer, EWWW, there's 3 W's, is the best one. And I've worked in my life on 10 my listing websites. Okay? I can tell you now, I've tried lots of different solutions. The last 2, I switched to EWWW, the best one yet. It is $7 a month. Who cares? Go for it. It's the best one yet. Roshan Vaz, how can I convert a code igniter website? You got to rebuild it from scratch, I think. What does ChatGPT say? What does ChatGPT say? Go to ChatGPT and ask it, how do I convert a code igniter website to WordPress? What does it say? What does it say to you? In fact, I'll do it right now. Underground underground overground, wombling free. The Wimbles of Wimbledon can't. No, the Wombles of Wimbledon. I said the Wimbles of Wimbledon. Underground, overground, wombling free. The Wombles of Wimbledon, common are we. How did I get that wrong? Wimbles of Wimbledon. Yeah. Raheem's just shouted, this is a live chat, not a concert. So ChatGPT says converting a website from CodeIgniter to WordPress involves content migration, theme conversion, plugin integration, and loads of stuff. So I am going to say, you might want to go and ChatGPT that and see what it gives for you. Yeah, Mr. Gecko, EWW is so damn good. I haven't got a lifetime. I've got to pay monthly, and I really like it. Afia, are there any recommended plugins that complement the My Listing theme for enhanced functionality? What you need to do, Afia, is go and have a look at this person's website, okay? Codict, right? Type that into Google. Codict he's got about 20 odd extra plugins that are going to enhance My Listing. However, do you need the add-on? Don't add on an add-on unless you need it, right? Just because it says, I do this. Amazing. Don't do it unless you need it, okay? Because otherwise you're just adding on gunk for funk. And the more funk you add, the more dunk you're going to have. None of these words make sense. Was it more dunk for funk than you add gunk? Yeah. You know, no, I don't know. Anyway. How to learn what custom types taxonomies is needed for different business logic. You got to work it out. Right? So what you've got to do, there is no brilliant video. Okay? You got to think about what do you want to show, right? I want to show these 5 things. So how do I get those 5 things? Maybe 2 of them are inbuilt. You know, title, category. It's already built in. So the 3 extra things, are they going to be custom fields? Is it going to be a taxonomy? Because I might reuse them across different post types, for instance, because you got to think a little, you've got to work it out. What you can't do, Pez, I did think about that word. What you can't do is expect other people to tell you what the answer is. If you pay someone for consultation, and then they sit down with you and work out, well, what are you trying to get? So what do we need to do? Taxonomy, fields, post type. No, we don't need a post type. We don't need that. We need more of this. they're going to spend time to work it out. The hierarchy, the Cartesian products, they're going to work out what you need. But you can't say to someone, what do I need? No. Someone has to sit down with you to work it out. It's like you saying to someone, what materials do I need to build a house? Well, first we need an architect to draw up the plan, and then from that we work out what you need. What you don't say to someone is, here's my land, I want a house. What do I need? And they go, nah, you need about 20 timber blocks, a bag of concrete, and a bit of sand, and we can do it for you. No, you need a plan. Someone has to work out the plan. Either you do it, or the architect does it, or the consultant, or you pay someone to work it out for you. Yeah? Sounds a bit harsh, doesn't it, Patter Show? But it's the truth, it's the reality. I get asked this question a lot, and I'm like, but I don't even know what you have or what you need. Yeah, do you know what, Pez? Watch out for any third-party code snippet plugins. Get the real deal. Yeah, and a few blocks of brick. Ba-boom, Jamal. That's a really good one, actually. That's a good one, right? You're going to need some oxygen to come into the house. So you need some oxygen. Make sure you don't employ any divs that build it. So go for divvy or not. And you're going to need some bricks. Are you free to consult for paid work, MW? I am. But if you want me to talk to you about it, then that is consultation. So you contact me, we arrange a date and a time. We could do it today. We could do it now. But I don't provide consultations for free anymore. We never have done for a long time. John, how easy is it to set up payment gateway for client? Right. So John, there's different levels. Have you done all the groundwork, got your account set up, and now I go and connect it to WooCommerce? There's a charge. Do I have to complete your application? There's a charge. Do I have to do everything? I have to make sure that, I'm the middleman between you and the gateway, Stripe, with your verification, your company, when it says, what's your company number? Who's your director? What's your percentage split? What's the address and the phone number? And blah, 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 blah. And there's a lot of back and forth. And then I have to wait for you to give me your verification number when I log into Stripe and blah, blah, blah. You got to cost that all up, right? Once that's costed up, then yes, we can do that. But you have to kind of set the levels in place. Yeah, that's right, MW. It's £160 per hour. I normally only go for 1 hour. I don't like it if people book me for 2 or 3 hours because you need to know, well, what are we getting out of it? And it's paid in advance. And then we go and brainstorm and see, well, what do you want me for, kind of thing. Tiny G Major. You recommend WP Meteor. I do use WP Meteor. But if you have a website where running the JavaScript is seriously important, WP Meteor can delay the running of the JavaScript. So you got to think about, use it, test it. You don't like it, lower the setting. You still don't like it, get rid of it. Plain and simple, WP Meteor. Afia, how can I create and manage listings effectively? Are there any best practices? Yeah, there are. You got to make sure you got an image optimizer. You got to make sure that once the business has submitted, you might want to go back in and boost the meta title and the meta description. Do you do that for free? Do they pay you for that? So if you're going to do it, you might want to get them to pay for that, like a boost on the being seen in Google more. Why should you boost their profiles for free if it's not part of a premium package? So when they've submitted, you go in and go, right, that is the title. Can we boost it? Here's the description. Can we boost it? Can we add anything to the content of what they've got for their description, which backs up the keyword? So someone is a dog walker. Have they put the word dog walker in their description? If not, add it in and let them know. I'm going to just tweak your description to boost it. That's what you got to do. Pez is not doing free proposals anymore. I'll do a free 15-minute greet to see if the client is a right fit and move them to a paid content. Exactly, Pez. That is where I am. Okay? I can tell you now, when someone says to you, I really want to work with you, but I want a proposal, you will probably spend 1 hour, even when you have a template, you're probably going to spend 1 hour or more on a proposal. 1 hour on a proposal for free that they could take away and go elsewhere. I've had people go, what? I'm not going to pay for a proposal. Forget you. I don't care. I don't care. Because I'm done with doing 2 or 3 proposals a day for nothing. It's my time. I don't work for free. End of. Yeah, at least, even when you have a template, you will still spend an hour on it. Pez is right. Because you got to tweak the words. You got to tweak the time frame. You got to put down information. You might write it and stop and go, ooh, I've overlooked this. I've overpriced. I've underpriced. There's all these things that happen, yeah? So now, Crystal's right. I give them a rough quote. I go, here's a rough quote. Okay, here's a rough price. But you want a breakdown of the plugins, the licenses, the time frame. You got to pay for me now to pull that together. End of. You know, I know a lot of builders that do this. So they'll give you a rough quote. But if you want a breakdown, you now have to pay them to secure their time and for them to break it down for you. Fat Jay says, I found something fantastic. People are selling printed cards with their Google My Place review link. Yeah, some do. And they also put a QR code on. It's not a bad idea. Sorry, I think I've missed a few questions here. Let me just check. Have I missed any questions? Zebra Girl. How can we add custom script Python code in a WordPress website? So if you want to add custom script, you could add it via Code Snippets plugin. If you want to do Python code, I'm not too sure. I don't normally do that. What does ChatGPT say? Seriously, everyone, your first point of call should be ChatGPT. You know, because it might give you the basics of an answer. Does anyone have a no price? Does anyone have a no price? What do you mean by that, Kate? Does anyone have a no price? Oh, Pez, let me tell you now, Pez, I will do a website for under 1K if it is a plain and simple homepage. Header, footer, right? Really simple. 2 or 3 or 4 sections, max. That's it, right? And you get to have 1 revision, for the page, and that's it. That's it. I will not do it any more than less than that, or any more than that. Hey, take care, Dave. Great to see you. Don't forget to smash the like button before you jump out. Exactly, yeah, Pez, yeah. It's got to be so flipping simple. 1 page, right? Basic as basic can be. I've just got to quickly just check that someone's not asked to be... No, that's okay. Afia, what are the recommended practices for backing up and secure? Look, there's loads of different securities you could use. WordFence, SiteGround offer a security plugin. Security, so it's Sakori security plugin. When it comes to backing up, your host provider should provide a daily backup. Updraft Plus There's loads of solutions. So the question back to you, Afia, is hopefully you've already got something in place for security and backing up. Okay, yeah, okay. So I do, Kate, I do. If I think they're going to be a bit of a pain in the ass, and I think they're going to give me issues, and I think the website's going to take a while to finish, 20,000. I kid you not, I'll go all the way up to 20,000. And if they go, yeah, fine. And if it turns into a shit show, I don't care. 20,000, you know, if they don't like it, I don't care if they run away. If they like it, well, that's gravy, isn't it? And that's the reality of it. You know, that's the reality of it. I mean, I have strategies in place whereby I have mentored some people who, and I'm not going to name names, okay? I have mentored some people where they have gone from charging like $200 to $300 a website, where now they're averaging $7,000 to $10,000 a website. When you convert it to dollars, they were charging X, and now they've gone massive high. And because I've got them to re-look at their pricing strategy, their pricing ladder, their what's the word? The offerings, which is not just your pricing ladder, it's the offering and also the add-ons. So the website might be $5,000. And then you told the client about the extras, and you got to make those extras enticing, but you do not force it. You want it, you want it, you don't want it, fine. But getting it now is cheaper than you getting it later. You get this later, and the cost of this, like your SEO, right, is going to be double. And the reason it's double is because we now have to go back and redo stuff, and it takes longer. We do this at the time we build it. We can refine things as we go along. So it's very much about, here's what you get, 5,000. Here's the extras, which might come to 3,000, 2 to 3,000, 8 now, right? But if you don't get it now, it might be more. And if you go elsewhere, it's going to be more. But you don't have to do it. I'm just telling you, you don't have to do it. And that is how you can go from charging very little to scaling up very quickly. It's the strategy businesses have been doing for years, not in just web design, but everywhere and anywhere. You got to start here. You got to get noticed, and then you go like that. But you do have to strategize. Don't jump too early. You got to do it in stages, right? So that you know, right, because you're out your comfort zone now. Oh my God, I'm going to ask them to pay $2,000 for a website. Ooh, that feels risky. But you got to take the risk and stick to it. And then you go up a bit more. And then you go up a bit more. Now you're at your sweet spot. This is where you want to be. You're here at the minute. You got to work your way up to it. Right, I have been live now for 1 hour and nearly 19 minutes. I'm gonna shoot off now. Okay, just crack on with some other stuff. As you will have noticed, when I am doing live chats, emails are trickling in. I glance at them, but I can't give them my full-on attention. And I've got other things I want to prep and do. And Raheem is sat there, melting away on his sofa while he's playing Roblox or watching YouTube TV videos or whatever he's watching. I need to go check on him. Will I be live tomorrow? I've got a sneaky feeling I won't be, because I really want to hammer home a lot of video recordings. Please don't forget to smash the like button. It makes a big difference to the YouTube algorithm. Afia, the minimum amount a client pays for a My Listing Directory website. Afia, depends on what you're doing, right? How many listings? How many listing types are you going to add, like, or some of the listings? But you could be looking at a minimum for a basic setup. And I'll say 3 days work, minimum $3,000. Okay, minimum. All right, minimum. If they want a bit more, you go up. Boom. Let me tell you one of the ways I like to do my pricing, right? I like to set in stone $1,000 a day. In fact, it's not $1,000 a day. It's £1,000 a day. When you convert that to dollars, I think it's about $1,250. Okay? That's my baseline. I'm telling you now, $1,250 a day. If I think your project's going to take 5 days, you can do the maths on that. Okay? So that's how you start to work things out. Hi, Prompt. I'm about to shoot off now. Really sorry, Prompt Engineering. Smash the like button anyway. Okay, everyone, I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to shoot off. Afia and anyone else here, if you are not part of the Web Squadron Facebook group, go and jump in and join our group because we are rocking. Hey, I see you. You see me. I don't care. In fact, he'll tell you. Go on, Raheem. You say it.
I see you. You see me. I don't.
I see you. You see me.